I bought a $500 full-size gaming PC and a $500 mini PC. Same price, but they are very different from each other. So now it's time to see which one actually gives you better performance. So as you guys can see, we have both of them right here, and there is just a small size difference, you know, just very small. But I definitely would not count this thing out at all, as you guys will see in a second. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the big box out of the way, which is obviously the $500 gaming computer. So in the box here, we do get a lot of stuff. Right on top, you have all of this stuff right here, which is the RGB remote, as well as some Bluetooth and Wi-Fi things, and an instruction manual thing if you don't know what you're doing with computers. It's just like a troubleshoot guide if something happens, which is pretty good, but we honestly don't really care about that. Let's get the computer out. All right, taking this off, and literally the foam, the foam from the protection of the PC just came out with the box, so that's interesting. But yeah, we have all the foam off. It definitely was packaged well though. This obviously is a pre-built computer from Amazon. So I guess keep that in mind when you hear the specs of it. It's not terrible, but it is literally a pre-built computer from Amazon. So you can build one better technically, which I know you guys, some of you guys will comment that, but it's a pre-built. Not everyone wants to build a computer, and this is technically a pre-built computer as well. So it's a fair comparison. And yeah, I will say it definitely looks good and was very well packaged. I'm gonna plug it in as well so you guys can see all of the RGB, because you know, that does definitely boost FPS as well. But yeah, let's take out the packaging in here like that, and you can see the full inside right here. It is an all white build, which is kind of rare for something that's $500 and has decent specs compared to other pre-builds. But yeah, let's go ahead. You guys can't even see me right now, but I'm plugging this in, turn on the power supply, and then power it on just like this. RGB effects look really good in my opinion. It is kind of bright in here, so it is a little bit hard to see, but I mean, you guys can get a good look of it. Definitely has some pretty good RGB on it. Not bad at all, but let's unbox this right here. It is brand new, literally still in the wrapper. This is the Tridge Key R8 mini PC. I'm pretty sure they just released it as well, but this thing, like, I'm honestly concerned for this because this is kind of insane as well. All right guys, real quick, let me put you onto something that I've been using way more than I expected to. These are the Raycon Everyday Earbuds Classic, and this video is sponsored by Raycon, but for real, these things actually surprised me. They just brought back this model with a major upgrade, which is active noise cancellation. It actually blocks out background noise without killing the sound quality, and there's also awareness mode, so you can hear everything that's going on around you when you need to. You get 8 hours of playtime plus 24 more hours in the case, and they've actually added something called multi-point connectivity, so I can switch between my phone and my laptop without having to repair them, which is honestly very clutch. Plus, there is also 3 sound profiles depending on how you like your audio. They also have really cool options for protective cases like this one right here. What I like about them is that they're lightweight, they're super comfortable honestly, and they don't fall out of your ears even when you're moving around and doing stuff. But if you're looking for reliable earbuds that don't break the bank and actually sound good, I would definitely recommend checking these out. You can actually get 20% off the already great price if you head to buyraycon.com/flux, or you just head to the first link in the description. So yeah, let's take out all this plastic wrap. I genuinely don't even know what to expect or how to open this. This actually might be, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. This is like a little cover around it. And then right here we have the actual computer, just a full white box, and then we slide the top off. And then we have an instruction manual is the first thing that comes out. Not bad. And then the main thing right here is the mini PC. This thing has like a carbon look to it. Hold on, let's get this out of the wrapping. I did not know it was like carbon fiber. It has like a fresh smell to it. That's kind of cool. You guys are probably gonna be clowning right now. That it smells like weird, like a weird, good, fresh smell. You guys ever been in school and you like open up a new book and you had that smell to it? That's kind of like what that reminded me of, but the PC version. That's just me. But hold on, this thing, look at this. You guys take a good look at this thing right here. And it's shiny right here in the front. Oh my, this thing is premium, yo. You got all of the ports back here as well. This thing is like a NASA mini PC for 500 bucks. Also, I want to point out that no one is paying me to make this video as well. This is going to be a true comparison between both. I was not expecting the aesthetics for this mini PC. Under the rest of it though, you have all of the cables, as you guys can see right there. Pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty cool. Comes with an HDMI cable as well. And I didn't even notice, you guys probably saw it, but look at the vents right there. That's not saying nothing. We're gonna go over the specs though. I'm actually just gonna move this over here as well. It looks better this way. You guys can see the inside of it. All right, so starting off with this $500 gaming PC, the GPU is an RX 580, which is very decent and very good for the $500 price range on a pre-built computer from Amazon. Can definitely run some games easily. It also has 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM and an i7-4790 CPU, which this whole setup can run some games pretty decently. Pretty much any game, to be honest, at low settings. And then you also do get the like benefits benefits of having the big computer, obviously, and the big look, which does make a gaming setup look better. But this mini PC does actually have a Ryzen 7 8745HS CPU, which is very solid. That CPU is 8 cores and 16 threads compared to the 4 cores and 8 threads in the i7-4790. The big difference between these two builds is obviously the dedicated graphics card. That's like the only reason why this can be so small, is because it doesn't have one of these things, but it does have integrated graphics, which is a Radeon 780M GPU, which again is still very solid, as you guys will see later on in the video. And then yeah, the RAM inside of this mini PC is actually 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM at 5600 megahertz. So that's definitely gonna help a lot with productivity and stuff. And obviously when you first hear these specs, you can agree with me that one is a lot newer than the other, but the performance of this computer I do know is pretty solid still. And just when hearing the specs, this one is a lot newer. I mean, it has a lot newer specs inside of it, where this CPU is a bit old, but still performs well. And then they also do both have a 1 terabyte SSD. So again, pretty solid. And honestly, the only difference of how this is better than this is the dedicated graphics card, which does do a lot. So we will see if this can keep up or if it outperforms it still, because of how new the parts are inside of here. You can definitely do some solid video editing on something like this, and you can probably do some solid video editing on this as well, but this is just newer, has 32 gigabytes of RAM that's DDR5, and again, it just has that Radeon AMD CPU with the good dedicated graphics. So for productivity, I'm pretty sure this is gonna beat this out easily. But we're gonna do a gaming test though for this video to give you guys that comparison. And I definitely will go into that, but real quick, I do wanna talk to you guys about these right here. So these are my own custom mouse pads, which I'll just go over quickly. You guys can see every single color. You guys can also see me throwing them across right here, but hey, actually wait, I need one of those, bro. But yeah, these are my custom mouse pads. I have a lot of designs. I also did just come out with a black star one and like a white star one, which look really cool. I love the design of them. But yeah, they're only $25 as compared to like 35 and 40 from other companies that you see. They do have very good stitching as well. They're pretty thick, and they also are like water resistant, which I will show you guys. I literally have a water bottle right here, so we can splash this, throw it on there, and it slides off onto the desk, which I probably shouldn't be doing with these PCs around. Whoops. But yeah, they're definitely pretty good, and I also do custom designs, which I've literally done for a lot of people recently. Just anything you can think of, I'll make it for you, and you just have to be able to buy it afterwards. But yeah, literally anything you want, a mouse pad, I can make it for you, and it's still only $25 when you do that. But yeah, I just want to put that little quick promo in because a lot of people don't know about them, and they're really good quality. I use them all the time. But yeah, without further ado, let's get rid of those mouse pads, and let's compare the mini PC to the gaming bigger PC. All right, y'all, just got everything set up. The first game that we're going to be playing is Valorant on the $500 gaming PC. We're going to be playing mini games on both PCs, probably around 4 or 5 games, and really getting that benchmark FPS test to see which one performs better in gaming. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it for Valorant. Go ahead and run a little death match. Computers have any optimizations whatsoever. Basically, literally done like nothing to it. So yeah, I mean, we're getting 200 FPS just now loading into Valorant on the gaming PC. Yeah, definitely pretty smooth though. I cannot hit a shot. Oh my goodness, hold on, let me lock in. Wow, I really almost messed up that kill right there. He was not looking at me. Oh, another one. Ignore my gameplay though, guys. Jeez, hope I can get at least a few kills. Wallbang maybe somehow? Oh, he was to the left. All right, well, that works. Not bad. Oh, another one. Okay, that was lucky. Let's go. Oh, why am I walking around corners with my knife pulled out? Someone please explain to me why I think that's a good idea. But we are going to make this gameplay short and sweet. I'm not gonna take up too much time because literally we are gonna be doing 4 games on each computer like I said. So we're just getting a good benchmark on this game. We're getting, I mean, it is fluctuating a little bit, but I think it's around 180 FPS, I would say on average. Wow. Yeah, like right around 180. Oh, there's a guy right here. I was not looking at him, I was looking at my FPS. But yeah, temperatures are also really solid. Like temperatures are really good. Clues and I did not just say clothes and shoes donation. The only thing I'm donating right now is my deaths. I'm 5 and 19, guys. Well, half the time I was looking at my FPS and stuff, but still, that is terrible. What is going on? Let me lock in right here. If I die right here, I'm quitting.
10 kills remaining.
Average FPS about 180. I will say that on Valorant, but let's just go ahead and go to the next game because for some reason that game had like a lot of glitches or something. I don't know. All right, loading into Fortnite Creative on the $500 gaming PC. We are getting about, I'll say 300 FPS max. It's basically, yeah, 300 FPS maximum in Creative is how much we can get. It's definitely very smooth. There's like no issues at all, like whatsoever. This is more than enough FPS to play on in Creative for sure. About 180 while we're building, but yeah, pretty simple. We're gonna also be playing this game or testing it out at least on high settings in Creative to see the difference between this PC and the mini PC. But maximum FPS we get in Creative on performance mode is 300 FPS. After the gameplay, I'll do the high settings comparison. But we're gonna take this into a game on performance mode and see the FPS in game Fortnite. See if we can get some kills as well. 160 FPS gliding down. That's not bad at all. Obviously, guys, like I've said before, you could build a better computer for this price. I mean, it's a pre-built. That's how it is for every single pre-built on Earth. But oh, there's a person right here. Hold on, watch this. Oh wait, they're like right in front of me. Oh, he's good. See, why you guys have to be good? This not makes it fun. All right, hit him good. Hit him good again. Yo. What? Bro, they need to have kill cams in this. I'm telling you, they need to have kill cams because that guy, there's no way he was not hit for over 200 health. There's no way. I will say that did stutter a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I think this might be it, guys. Try to get some gameplay. Maybe we'll get some better gameplay on the mini PC, but, oh, yeah. See, that's what's been happening this whole time is there's nowhere to land anymore and there's no loot. There's nothing you can do. But average FPS in game, I'd say it's around 130. It does drop a few times, but yeah, it's probably not the best. I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna put it on all high settings though. So I'm gonna do that really quick and show you guys what this PC can get. Definitely not playable in game high settings because performance mode barely was, but high settings and creative on Fortnite to see how good it is. All right, put everything on high settings. I'm not doing the maximum settings, but putting everything on high and I am applying it. And yeah, now we're gonna go into creative and see what we're getting. Well, guys, I've been sitting here for about 2 minutes loading into a creative map that is nothing on it and it's taking forever. So that's not even a good sign. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. Hopefully we can just load in and just see the FPS, even if it's really bad. That'd be great. We actually loaded in, let's go. Okay. That's good. Looks like it was 50 FPS. So if it crashes, we know for sure. No, it's definitely running playably in creative. With whoa, what was that? Okay, 50 FPS in creative is what we're getting. I guess I'll do the maximum. Look up. 58 looked like the maximum. I'll say 60 FPS on high settings. Maximum definitely goes down to like 40. So this is kind of like a PS4, to be honest, playing on high settings. But regardless, even if I had a really good PC, I would never really play Fortnite in high settings, I'm not gonna lie. But still, this is how much FPS we're getting. I will show the same thing on the mini PC in Fortnite to give a better comparison of the two. I'll also do a split screen comparison when I do that. But yeah, let's just go on to the next game. And yeah, not this one. So I did figure out how to add the FPS now. I went into Steam, you can see it's on the top right. It is a little bit smaller, but at least we can find something to see the FPS. We're getting 150 to 160 on average on low settings, which is pretty good. Yeah, Siege is obviously an older game. It's not like it's super intensive, but at least we can see the FPS, you know? Well, that game literally ended because it put us into a game that was ending. So I guess we're not gonna really get much gameplay, but at least we can see the FPS. That's all that matters. It'd probably be too long anyway, getting all these gameplay for each game, but you can see the FPS during a little bit of gameplay, I guess. But yeah, that's the FPS on the $500 gaming PC for Rainbow Six Siege. And let's go to the last game that we're gonna be testing. Maybe the last game. I don't know, we'll see. It's also literally it's also the biggest that I can make it. As you guys can see, the scale is literally all the way up. So doing the best I can here, guys. But yeah, let's just make this quick. Maybe we can get a few kills, maybe not, who knows. There's no way this guy killed me. Am I that bad, guy? Come on, there's no way I'm that bad. There's no way he killed me. He must have just had an SMG when I had an AR. All right, well, there's a kill right there. There's a quick scope headshot. He was definitely not AFK, okay? Totally real player, planned. What the? Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, I can't. I genuinely, you guys might be able to see better like on when it's recording, but when you're playing, it's so hard to see 50 to 60 FPS, dude. So hard to see when people are moving fast.
Hello there.
Okay. We got someone camping the door over here. Yeah, I don't even want to play this game anymore. 50 to 60 FPS on average, though. You guys can see the performance. We're going to go into the last game. It's not going to be long at all. It's going to be Minecraft, just to get a good little benchmark of how much FPS you can get in Minecraft if you're interested in the gaming PC. But I really hope the mini PC is better, because I would like to be able to play the games competitively. We're loading in right now. Apparently I'm dead somehow, but okay, give it a second to load everything, I guess. We're getting like 400 FPS. I will say it does move a little bit, so I can't really tell. I'd say yeah, 400 FPS probably on average, like for if you're playing survival, just like walking around and stuff. Not bad at all, genuinely. Finally got the little monitor thing to work. Okay, actually no, it's see, it's going everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, like it's at 500 now. 500 maximum, and then it looks like if we dig down like a bunch, you can obviously get a lot higher FPS because there's nothing going on. You get about 1,000 FPS here, easily. We get about 1,000 FPS when there's nothing going on, about 1,200 max in Minecraft on this PC, and about 400 average in the actual game. But yeah, let's go into the mini PC now. I'm telling you guys, I really hope this is better, because some of these games were really hard to play on this $500 gaming PC, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so yeah, in Valorant, it was literally, I think it was like kind of all over the place, but it was around maybe like, I want to say 180 to 200. And this is way higher than that. You guys know, you guys saw it before. We can maybe even do a little quick split screen real quick to see what the average is now and before on the other PC. But this is the mini PC, guys, and I'm pretty sure this is higher, if I remember correctly. All right, got a kill there. Another one there. Another one there. Oh, I almost got a little three-piece right there. But no, yeah, this is definitely higher, I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure. Okay, let's stop looking at our FPS and let's look at the game for once. Come on, man. Oh, come on. Aw, this is how Valorant players play, right? This is how they play, right? I'm adjusting, that's all it is. What? Okay, I actually kind of see how this helps. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I would like to keep my eyeballs in good shape. You guys get the memo, you guys can see the FPS comparison. Pretty sure this is higher. Again, I could be wrong, but I'll know for sure once we go into a different game. Let's go ahead and go to Fortnite. This right here is averaging around 250 to 260, it looks like. Well, I'd say 230 to 260. But yeah, let's go to Fortnite now. Okay, actually, I literally just loaded in on all high settings. That's what it automatically put for this mini PC. So yeah, we loaded in on all high settings already. Let's go ahead and do the high settings test and comparison from the last computer and get that started. Load into this map, same map. Oh my goodness. No, hold on. Let's fully load in and make sure we're seeing what we're seeing, and what we're seeing is real. Because what we're seeing is this is double. This is same play. Okay, yeah, no. This is high settings on this. Y'all see this? I know you guys see this. This high settings Fortnite, $450, no dedicated GPU. Are you kidding me? No, okay, I expected it to be a little better, I'm not gonna lie, but I did not expect it to be completely blow this gaming PC out of the water, because you could build a gaming PC for $500 and it would be a good build if you could get 120 FPS on high settings. You can probably build one better for sure, but this is insane. It's smooth too. Wow, okay, wow, that's actually insane. I'm ready to see what this gets on performance mode, because 120 FPS, high settings and creative on this mini PC is kind of insane. That means you can even play in game on high settings too. Wow. I'm actually so excited to play these other games because I'll be able to play them smoothly and not just at like 60 FPS now. My guess is gonna be like 300 and something FPS in performance mode in this thing. I'm pretty sure like the maximum FPS that we got on the other PC, on the actual gaming PC, was 280 or like 260 or something maximum. And I know for a fact that I already saw 300 FPS, so 350 max on this mini PC in performance mode. Dude. What did they put inside of this thing for it to cost the same as an actual pre-built gaming computer and be this good? Like I said, guys, this is not sponsored by anything or anyone. These PCs, I do not care. But I do care about how I can play and how smooth it feels and how much FPS I'm getting. And you can see for yourselves that it's clearly enough for me to quad edit and edit like this without any problems. So yeah, let's take this to a game. Hopefully I'll be able to get a few kills this time. All right, dropping in, I know for a fact this is way higher than the other computer ever was, and like in general. Hopefully, I wonder if we're gonna be able to average like 200. Looks like we're getting about like 190 FPS or 180 to 190 FPS when we're just not doing anything. And then maybe if we go out and like fight somebody. I wonder if it'll go below 100 because I know that the other computer went below 100 a good amount. It dropped a little bit. Oh, why are you fighting me? Okay, there we go. We got him. Let's go. Hope he has some heavy ammo for us. That's at least 1 kill. More than last time. Oh, there's another person. Wait, what? My shotgun just didn't work? There we go. We got him. Let's go. All right, we're actually getting some kills here, and we're not getting stutters when we're fighting these people either, which is amazing because I can actually play the game. Let's go, we got another kill. That's all I really care about, dude. We're about to die right here, so it's all good. As long as we can annoy someone and hit them with a shotgun and get their health low. That's the main goal. Or kill him. You know, that works too, I guess. Bet, we're back in it. Even though I don't want to be. Like, I want to die, I just can't. Okay, there we go. We're dead. Nice. We can go on to some, what little game was that? I think it's Siege. This is really good. We're averaging 144, so you can have a 144 hertz monitor and play Fortnite, no problem. Whereas the other PC, it was like getting 90 when we were fighting people, which was not fun. We are in the same exact settings, literally all low. It looks like this one's getting around 110 FPS. Good kill by this guy right here. Yeah, around 110, actually maybe like 120 FPS. I'm pretty sure the gaming PC was actually getting more on Siege. So I think games that require more GPU, it looks like the gaming PC is actually like slightly better in gaming, but for most games in general, the CPU is so good in this game that when you play CPU intensive games that the FPS is better on the mini PC, if that makes sense. This is honestly better. This is honestly more entertaining than me playing, guys, because this is faster paced. You guys can actually see. What I will say though is that this feels smoother. I don't know if that like makes any sense, but it's almost like the FPS is more consistent. You can just see for yourself. It's really solid 110 and it's not really moving. And it's like, it just feels smoother. Oh my goodness. He was above me. Since when did he get there? Dang, I guess he raffled around. Yeah, you guys get a pretty good demonstration of the FPS in this game. Definitely playable again, for sure. Oh my gosh, no way he's about to win. No way he's about to 1v5 us, or 1v4 us. Okay, we won anyway. Oh, what? Props. Props to this guy, man. We got Jinxie going up against us. Hey, let's go into some Warzone and see if we can get over 50 FPS like we were on the gaming PC. All right, we're in Warzone now, and dude, we're getting so much more FPS. It's actually insane. I did not expect it. We got less in Siege, I assume because it was a more graphically intensive game, and I thought that this would be the same way, but I guess it's still a CPU intensive game enough to where this still performs better. Wow. This is like significantly more FPS as well, which is amazing, dude. All right, there we go. We already got 1 kill. Not bad. Oh, another one. Let's go, we got 2 kills. Already more than last time, dude. I just meleeed him. Y'all saw that? I just meleeed him. Finish him. Let's go, dude. I thought I had a better finishing move. That's why I took my hands off the keyboard, so don't judge me, okay? Oh, no way, he actually killed me there. Dang, I wasn't expecting him to kill me. Honestly, we got enough gameplay. We got 6 kills right there. You guys can see the average FPS of about 100. Not bad at all. And let's take it into the last game of Minecraft. The FPS just sitting here is over 500, and I can tell you right now, it's not stuttery at all like the other one was. Yeah, not stuttery at all like the gaming PC. And I dig down just a little bit. I wonder what the maximum we can get is. Let's just find out the maximum real quick. All right, so we're at the bottom of the thing right now. It looks like the maximum FPS that we can get is 1400, about 1500 FPS in Minecraft maximum, which is insane. And then the average FPS that we get is 500 moving around. Honestly, I mean, it's Minecraft. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's Minecraft, but that is a lot better than the gaming PC. And it's easily runnable. Like, you can easily have some shaders on this thing for sure. Like some good shaders as well. I'm talking like some like crazy good shaders. And yeah, this is great. This is honestly great. So yeah, guys, you guys saw it for yourselves. Genuinely, I am so surprised from this mini PC right here. First of all, it looks really good. Like you guys saw that earlier. I do have it on the box, so I'll take it off of here though. Yeah, like look at this thing right here. This little thing outperforms this big thing. And it's like $50 cheaper. and it outperforms it a good bit. It's also so much faster in terms of productivity and everything, which is expected. That is expected. That's why I mainly did gaming for this video, and it still was better in gaming, surprising, without even having a whole dedicated GPU right here. It literally has an integrated GPU for the CPU. It literally is a Radeon 780M integrated GPU, and it's outperforming the RX 580 and the i7-4790 CPU by a good bit, and it is newer, so I guess that is probably the main reason. It's just newer. But I mean, honestly, would you rather have this on your desk or this? Probably a lot of you guys would say this, but when it's something this small, you can take it pretty much anywhere and you can play games on it, and it's super easy. You can even edit videos and stuff on it. I'm leaning towards the mini PC all day. And the performance of this gaming PC is actually like one of the best, like for a pre-built computer on Amazon, at least for $500. That's on Amazon too, and it blew it out the water. So that's all I'm saying. Hope you guys did find this video informative. I'm genuinely surprised, honestly. Also, remember to check out Raycon. I literally have them right here. I use them all the time. I'm gonna try to open them up with one hand. It's kind of hard. Here we go. As you can see them, these are them right here. Remember to check out the Raycon everyday earbuds. They're pretty good, genuinely, if you guys are interested in some wireless earbuds. This right here is the verse of the day, so you guys can read if it'll focus. And there we go, it's in focus right here. You guys can see. Yeah, that is the verse of the day. Remember that Jesus does want a relationship with each and every single one of you guys hearing my voice right now. Yeah, you. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. There's also a video here and here to check out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.